Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, characters of all shapes, sizes, denominations, and genders, welcome to Requested Monday, the show where you decide what I play. And we're back for more Dungeons of Hinterburg for the month of March. It is March 16th, which means there's 2 more Mondays after this one, right? 23rd and then the 30th? Yeah, that sounds about right. So we got quite a bit of time left on this game to play it, so I'm glad for that. If I sound a little different, or if you hear me coughing or sniffling, I am sick. I got sick last week, which is why I didn't stream on Friday. Again, turns out that my exhaustion was basically pre-sickness symptoms. Or I was so exhausted that I got sick. Both are possible, but I'm doing better now. I've gotten a lot of sleep. I took my vitamin C. I drank a lot of water, and I took some sweet pills. Well, I actually didn't take any pills. But other than that, everything that I said is true. So let's keep going. Let's play some more Dungeons of Hinterburg. So it's the end of day 9. What are my stats at here? My familiarity is at 100, which is pretty good. My renown is at 90 because I keep finishing dungeons. How am I doing on dungeons, actually? I've finished 9 dungeons. So all of my renown is strictly from finishing dungeons. Interesting. But I ain't relaxing at all. And I'm barely amused. So that's important to note. But we'll just go to sleep for today. Did I try push-ups and sit-ups and plenty of juice to get better? No, I should have. But I can't even do a push-up when I'm feeling well, so, you know. Hannah the Smith is a dog. Have you met him? Yeah, I think we're buddies, he and I. Gotta say, I'm more of a cat person myself, but I'm glad I spent some time with this one. There's a dungeon in Hintervault that's hidden underground. He'll help you find it. I suggest you keep an eye out for him next time you go there. So that's Hinterwald, which has Overgrown Cave and Water Lily River. No, we've done Water Lily River, that's right. Doberkogel has the Tatzelworm's Lair, which we still haven't got enough strength for. Overgrown Cave. And yeah, Overgrown Cave is the only one that we're really able to do. So I guess we'll go to Hinterwald. Noon. And I know I've said this in previous streams, but I really enjoy this game. It's got a definite style to it, and it's just fun to play, you know? You know what I'm saying? I have 3. Let's grab a couple of these, just in case, because I have been using them quite a bit. You may not have seen me, but I'm going to be a household name when I finish all the dungeons during my trip. Damn, 62? That's enough. Sweet. You already got 10,000 Hinterbucks. 250, make your attack conduits recharge faster. Ooh, that's pretty sweet. Also, the soundtrack to this game is incredible and calming. So I strongly recommend listening to it if you have the opportunity. Also, what do we call the dog? I don't remember the dog's name, but wasn't he supposed to be here and show us a thing? Oh. He's supposed to show us the entrance to a dungeon, so... Well, hold on a second. Let's take a look. So we got the stamp book. 4, 8, 12, 24, 25. Yeah. That's Water Lily River. I'm assuming we need to go up here to Overgrown Cave. So I wonder what cave he would show us. Or what dungeon, a forgotten dungeon he would show us. Oh, that's right, this was broken. Oh. Don't do this. That's a bad idea. She's holding onto the blade. What the fuck? Ooh, that is some rain I'm hearing out there. Just a little bit, though. It's fine. I'm happy to start PT in the morning for my back. A ton of corrections needed for it. The worst part is I might have to try to get better to get worse. It's only a bad idea if she lets go. Okay. PT is amazing and very helpful if you are going with a licensed physical therapist. I have now done it 3 times. Twice it worked and once it didn't, but not for any fault of the PT. It was because the issue was not something that could be solved with PT. But PT helped me determine that, so you know, important. Yeah, so this is an overgrown cave. Okay. I suppose I should talk to Klaus. Unlock breakfast selection. I want that. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day that I skip. Oh, interesting. That didn't have the crazy spaz out. We just walked in. How weird. Making sure I'm not missing anything. Excuse me. Resonant Sword 4. Let's see. So we're using the Wave Striker, which is 40-21-3. This is 51-27-2 MP Regen up. That's really good. Let's do that. Oh, I have enhancements, don't I? Can I... Did I not get that? Unlock sword enchantments. Yeah, I thought I did. Oh, and I also got... was it leggings? No, it was these. 12, 5, 3, 15, 10, 3. Yeah, much better. All right. Pop. Yeah, the best advice that I can recommend is to never look at your own X-rays on your own, because you will definitely see things look bad, and then your doctor will be like, "No, that's normal." That's why he's a doctor. He or she is a doctor. Starting to wonder, do I like soundtracks for games that I like automatically, or do the games that I like have really good soundtracks by default? Or tend to have really good soundtracks? Is that a chicken and egg situation? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Isn't creepy at all. Is there anything over there now? Nope. Oh, wait. Yes. Called it. 15 Pitts Lawn. Okay. This is gonna go... Yeah. What if that's a good thing? What if I want it to do Oh, now I got a problem. Both of you come here. Actually, both of you come here. There we go. Treasure. 5,000 Hinterbucks. So worth. Alright, now let's do it properly. Yep. Always listen to the medical professionals when they tell you something is bad or good. Unless they are assholes, in which case don't listen to them. What am I doing? Nope. Ta-da! Like, the dungeons in this game are simple and fun, and they give you a little bit of a mind bend, but they don't. But these are fun. Like, I'm having a good time with these puzzles. It's that short dopamine hit, you know? Doesn't give you a strong boost, but it does give you a boost. Bitch, you thought. $232, holy shit. Bitch, you thought. Oh, I went backwards. Whoops. Yeah, but I mean, as long so, I've determined that I have a big problem with maintenance. I don't like to do things to maintain my health and home. I'm lazy. I feel like it's a waste of time. So, I've had to convince myself, pretty consistently, that it is not a waste of time. And that it is worth doing. So, as long as you're working towards it, that's kind of what's important. And no, I'm not going to add WD-40. My door is squeaky and I like it. I like it like that. Overgrown cave. Can I... How would I even get over there? How would I even get over there? Okay. Anyway, I'm glad that you're working on yourself, Chaos, aka Zero. I will always cheerlead somebody working on bettering themselves, even as I ignore my own goddamn advice. Like some kind of hypocrite. Some kind of hypocrisy. Yeah, this is the same solution. This time it's for progress rather than reward. Excuse me. Oh, that's a big lad. Heck is big and chunkus. Nice triple shot. Yeah, dang it. Ow. It's very rude, sir. Uh-huh. You don't know what to do when I'm right in your face, do you? Oh. Get fucked on, son. Oh, what are you doing here? Fancy meeting you here. Made it through all right? Had a couple of tough fights. A few of the monsters here were surprisingly tough. I got blindsided a couple times as well. Weird dungeon. So how about you get your book stamped and we go have drinks? Sure. Boom. 10 dungeons completed. All of the intermediate and beginner dungeons are done. What a weird dungeon. Huh. I don't know why that strikes me as weird, but it's weird. It's not flashing me to some weird space, it's just a cave. That may have already been here. You're quiet, love. What's on your mind? Hinterburg. I was just thinking about what a strange vacation this is. Two people working their way through the same dungeon, then meeting up for drinks. It's kind of a weird dungeon, too, wasn't it? The portals were strange. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The portals into and out of the dungeon felt different. None of that searing heat. More of a hole in the wall and some really bright lights. I didn't even notice. Huh. How about we go hang out at the campfire tonight? See if there's other adventurers who've been to this dungeon. I'd like to hear what they thought. Yeah, campfire. Let's meet there. Go do your shopping or whatever you had planned for this evening. I'll wait for you there. So this is the one that they unlocked. Or it was closed off until they fixed the path over to it. Do I? Do I? I do. I don't know the ones you're looking for, though. Thanks. Charms. I got 2 spots open. So I could add Shockwave on Slay. Nice. So does that mean I can't hang out in the... It does. So if I go talk to Hannah... I went the wrong way fucking again. Welcome to the Bahnhof. Nope. I have no business there. Nothing for me there but a warrant. Is that the right way? No, I need to go this way. I need to go around the hotel. Never gonna find my way around this place. Enjoy your sleigh. There we go. Nope, I'm good. I also have a fuck ton of money. I could get the Bunny Blade 5000, which I kind of want to get. I do need a really good sword for the next set of dungeons. Even though I just enhanced this one. I do have a lot of swords that I could sell. What does that resonate with? It doesn't say. Yeah, whatever. Even if I get that ungooed, it's not going to be good. And this is now just worse. I got me a bunny blade. Could also get rid of all my other armor. Sure. Goo covered. So I just need 29,300 for Spellguard Body Armor 5. But look. It actually kind of matches it a little weird way, right? Because I'm wearing all Spellguard armor. Yeah, Spellguard 300, 500, 500. So. Oh, look at that bunny blade. That is a fucking awesome sword. I like that. So it didn't give me the option of hanging out with Hannah. She said she was busy. Marina's not here. I'm assuming nobody is around, right? Yeah, nobody's around. Okay. What if I had skipped going to this dungeon? Hanging out at the campfire will slightly deepen my relationships with anyone there, and it will also slightly increase my renown, relaxation, familiarity, and amusement. A ghoulish glance, eyes wide open, the floor, it's ours. We dance. We strike like cobras clashing, one remains. The end. Ugh. Didn't know tonight was poetry night. Sorry, love. Fascinating. Particularly the verse where he described the monster's gaze. A misunderstanding, I believe. There was no misunderstanding. What do you know of the dance of death? I mean, I'm not going to tell him that his poetry sucks. Poetry is all in the eye of the beholder. It was beautiful. You're quite the poet, Renaud. Could we hear another one? Are you kidding me? Look, before we get to the next poem, I'm going to ask you something. Have you ever been in the overgrown cave dungeon? The one in the forest? Zipline over a chasm? Ha, no. What of it? We just want to hear your impressions. Anything strike you as strange about it? That's not what I asked. A dark place, teeming with shadows. Could you maybe tone it down a notch? The 10% of you that isn't cringe is just creepy, man. It's an interesting dungeon for sure. The last one they opened to the public. Bureaucracy works slowly here. The paperwork on this one took 6 months longer than the rest. A pity, really. My postgraduates were petitioning to get in while it was pristine. The safety inspector said no dice. This doesn't smell right. It took them 3 weeks to open the other 24 dungeons to paying customers. Enough. I was told tonight is poetry night. If you insist on derailing the topic, I will return to my quarters. I believe it is Albert's turn. So they opened all the dungeons in 3 weeks, and that one took 6 months? I don't think that's an official dungeon. Right? That's kind of what makes sense. Well, so all the dungeon portals, the way they work is you walk up to the portal, it kind of like resists your hand, and then you have to like force it in. There's a flash, and then you end up in the dungeon, which may or may not look like a place in the real world. This didn't have a flash. It didn't even resist. It was just walk through it into a cave. I don't think that was an actual dungeon. I think that's something that they made. But why? That's super weird. Morning. This dungeon business yesterday. I've been thinking about it. Maybe we've read a bit too much into it. What do you mean? How so? It was a perfectly fine dungeon. It had puzzles, it had monsters, we were casting spells and all. Breakfast is ready, and you'll be having a special guest this morning. Don't stand on ceremony, dear. Hi, I'm Mayor Karen Wagner, Hinterberg's #1 public servant. All at your service. To what do we owe the pleasure? I've heard so much about you, Fraulein Louisa, and you too, Fraulein Alex. You see, part of my job is to make sure our guests have the best sleighing experience in the world, so from time to time I like to check in on the VIPs. And let me just say, you two are making quite the names for yourselves. We are? I didn't see, Fraulein Louisa, you're really what Hinterburg is all about, leaving your life behind to face our mythical creatures. Out and about, exploring a magical place full of excitement and real danger, persevering, growing, having a magical time. We should put you on a poster. When would you be available for some promo shoots? Oh, but listen to me go on. Well, all I wanted is to see what makes you tick. So, how are you finding Hinterburg? I think our whole show really needs a rebranding. How do you feel about it? I do have some notes. It's been a mixed experience. For example, amazing. I absolutely must put you in touch with Hans, our customer relations manager. He's dying to get your feedback. Have you been to our Grand Hotel? How about the inn in the main square? I pulled some strings and I want you to know these places are always open to you. I also wanted to personally welcome you to our Brunnelsumpf dungeons. Access was cut off for a little while due to the earthquake, but we're about ready to reopen, and I wanted you two to be among the first to check out these dungeons. Anything else I can do for you? How about some Hinterbucks? Right, I have trouble parting with those, you see, because my face is on them. But hey, why not? I'll tell Teresa to hand you 5,000 each. Good? Good. It's been fantastic talking to you. I'd say vote to Mayor Wagner, but you can't. We're really just friends. Okay, that was creepy. What just happened? Don't care. 5,000 Hinterbucks. So where are you going today, now that you're a VIP? Planning to check out this Brunnelsumpf area? Riveting scenery. So that's the swamp. I kind of want to finish off... Well, I can't finish off Doberkogel. But I kind of want to do that Tatzelwurm's lair. Can't do those. I could do Mushroom Isles. Yeah, I kind of want to do... I want to do Tatzelwurm's lair. I haven't been to Doberkogel in forever. Doberkogel. Ugh. Being sick sucks. Hey, Marina. What's up? It's pretty dangerous up there. Close to the summit. I think you've been to that one. Trail that leads to 2 more. But you did that one, right? Further up, you've been to that one for sure. Thanks, that helps. Alright. So she only knows that... So only 5 are currently accessible. Hey, what's up? Relaxation is for the weak. Look, I don't care about your rewards. Just give me the fucking money. Give me the money! Gentlemen, hello. It's this one. Ha 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 ha! Get fucked. Get uber fucked. Ow. Rude. I also like the fact that this game doesn't have experience. Normally I'm all about experience. I love leveling up in games, you know, chase those numbers. But the numbers that you're chasing in this game have nothing to do with your actual kill count. Which just means that it's more about the experience than it is about the monsters. And I like that. Is this where I want to go? Maybe it is. Have I been this way? Yeah, that goes to Jelly Tunnels. We need to go up here. Like, this game has a really cool premise. And it's executed in a way that's really well done in promoting that premise. In that you are doing things to have a good time. to enjoy yourself. And everything kind of supports that and feeds back into that. I like it. I like it a lot. There's definitely games out there that forget the number one premise that they're trying to convey. Like, there's games that try to make you feel isolated and vulnerable, and then make you feel really, really strong in your vulnerability by giving you really powerful weapons. And it's like, okay, yes, I'm isolated and vulnerable, but goddamn, look at this gun I have. It kind of detracts from it a little bit. But this game, it's kind of like, all the theming is kind of on point. It's like you're not some cool hero. There's other people doing this too. It's just, it's really interesting, and I like it. I bet I'm a good enough fighter. Ah, fuck me. Ah! Cheese 'em. Chip cheese 'em. Oh! Clear out a lot of them. Ow. Damn, dude. Oh, come on. 2 more big guys? Jesus. Cut me some fucking slack. All these little guys, fuck. Ow. Ugh, I only hit one guy. Man. Oh, you've got to be... Okay, I thought the tree was another monster. I was like, fuck! If it's just these 2 chunguses, I think I got this. As long as they don't hit me. Done. Okay. Whew. And this is with almost the best equipment that I can buy at the moment. This is definitely a challenge. Done. Get fucked, son. 50,000 fucking Hinterbucks. Well, goddamn earned. Hey, I killed those monsters. How do you feel about that? Oh, well. Caca. I just really like this game. I think this game is really cool. Let's do all this shit. Thank you. I think I've already spoken to these people. It doesn't look like they say anything new. Keep going up towards the summit. Trash, trash. God damn it, people. Pick up your shit. But you have a sword. I'm not questioning your choices, sir. I'm questioning your intelligence. Sword is not a dagger. Alright, another super hard fight. Owie! Boom, bitches! That was a good explosion. Lady, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the store. Now. I wonder what happens if you spend this as like an actual vacation. Go to places to enjoy the view. Hang out, talk to people, make friends. Don't do any dungeons at all. Whew, that was a tricky one. AC recharge up. That could be useful. Trash, trash, trash. Oh, recyclable trash. Ooh. I'm sure it's possible, but not the standard path. Yeah, I mean, vacation is what you make of it, right? This is where the giant cavern was, and these guys are guarding the way to the summit. Which makes perfect sense. If you can't deal with these monsters, don't even bother trying the dungeon. Smashy, smashy. What is she wearing on her feet? Are those are just sneakers, right? Okay. For a second I thought she was wearing flip-flops or sandals, and I don't know why. That would be insanity. It's one of those things you'd have to fudge in real life if you did something like this. Because there's no way that you can count on people to be able to climb walls safely. I've played Cairn. I know what I'm talking about. Damn, what a view. That's not what we're here for. Alright, we are going to fast travel back to the mountain lodge. It's weirdly inappropriate music. So that we can refill on health potions. And then go right back up. Why a cross? Am I really ready to do this? This dungeon should be just about right for me. Yeah, see, this didn't happen with the overgrown cave dungeon. We just kind of walked through it. So a Tatzelworm is a kind of dragon. So I'm guessing this isn't going to be super easy. Apparently a very fast dragon. Resonant Sword 5? Reach 100 amusement. And it's just barely stronger once I get there. And it has 3 slots. Well, it has 2 slots. I didn't put slots in this stupid blade. God damn it. I'm so dumb. My amusement is at 70. I would need 30 points to get that unlocked. Okay. So that's cool and all. Oh. Just making sure there's not something I'm missing. Cool. I don't know why that was so hard. It's a straight shot to a boss arena. I didn't even know I should do that. Ah, okay. I gotcha. Picking up what you're putting down. Oh, it's summoning these guys so I can refill my MP. Oh. Okay, that's kind of cool, actually. It's like puzzly. It's like a Zelda boss. It makes you use what you've picked up in the dungeon to succeed, but it feels like kind of cool at the same time. Oh, I broke his armor. Now I can fight him. Oh! Yeah, this is cool. I like this. Ah! Really should stop opening your mouth, sir. You might catch flies. Or balls on chains. Ugh. Boom! Tatzelworm defeated. Whew. That was fun. And awesome. I thought that lantern was something else. I don't know what I thought it was, but I thought it was something else. I still haven't found the coin for this one, though. Oh, maybe this is the coin? Yep, that's the coin, because I got an achievo. Tatzelworm's lair. The Tatzelworm will threaten the people of Hinterburg no more. Not that it was. Burrow. Huh. Bit more money. Stamp it, bitch. Boom. Hell yeah. So talk to me about this burrow. Only in combat. Damn. Nobody's looking for my attention today. Okay, I didn't pick up any of those. AC recharge up would be nice. Alright. Who's around? Oh, wait, you know what? Before we do anything else, we should go to the pharmacy, which is actually down this road. Sorry, the apotheke. Apotheke. Restores all? Damn. Oh, wait. That's the case. I didn't realize that I had all of these. Keeping that promotional one. That's a collector's item. It's kind of gaudy, isn't it? Someone what uses a bow. I really want that breakfast selection option. Don't know what it means. Meddling rat, you're responsible for this. This is a courtesy visit, Hannah. This came to deliver a friendly heads up. I don't even know anybody in the zoning department. You run a business out of a residential building. Don't blame me. I told you, you need to get the papers fixed. What's this about? She's shooting the messenger, that's all. This isn't 3 years ago. Things are getting more professional. If you can't deal with it, maybe don't burn your bridges, okay? Always have an open door for you, Hannah. You can do well for yourself at Gear and More. Standing offer. I don't... Look, can I help you with anything? I think they're going to close down my shop. I mean, first I want to enchant my sword. HP on Slay. Physical attack boost. Magical attack boost. Hell yeah. What is she selling? Alright, all of her stuff is up, down. Maybe later. I do want to help her, but I really want these breakfast options. So, anything happen with the old lady and her tea? That won't be back for sure. Yeah, amusement. We want amusement. I don't think I need to give her a gift. You have to put up with a lot, don't you? You have to see it their way. Some of our customers are just... kind of difficult. A little bit, maybe. Oh, shucks. That your boss? Yeah, and my landlord. Fraulein, I've heard we had an incident that needs my attention. You mentioned someone demanded hot tea at an ice cream stand. Fraulein, at this stand, we aim to serve our customers. The kettle and tea bags are in the bottom drawer in the back, which you would know if you focused on your work, rather than using my stand as an opportunity to hang out with your friends. I'm a paying customer. Hey, I'm a paying... Now, before I return to my own matters, can I trust that you will make yourself familiar with your workplace? Yes, sir. Dude, these people that just don't listen to me are really kind of driving me nuts. He's so gonna fire me. He will not. It's just, I really need this job to afford my stay. And you know, all the jobs around here are pretty much the same. This is how they treat you. Is staying here even worth it? Yes, no doubt. This place is magical. You know, I love the Alps. I love meeting all these different people, and sleighing is just the best. If I have to swallow my pride every now and then, I can handle that. How about you and I do something different next time you're free? Maybe you could show me some of your favorite places around here. For reals? That sounds wonderful. I'm always here. Just hit me up next time you're in the area. Oh, that didn't increase my... Dang it. My relationship didn't go up. Give me a second here. I've got to disrobe because I'm hot. There we go. Someone slipped a note under my door. Slayer! There's something rotten going on in Hinterburg. Meet me at the boathouse, ere the first cock crow. That means 6 a.m., city girl. That's all. I'll get up early tomorrow morning. So renown went up by 10, amusement by 20. We got the coin, AC recharge up, and burrow. Kill the tatzelworm. I'm beat. I should go to bed. Is this amusement? Yeah. Seems to be about weird hobbies. And this is the longest scarf I ever knitted, made out of finest mohair and well over 30 feet long. How interesting. On to our next guest. Heinrich loves insects and has been breeding moths for the last 5 years. He might have even brought some today. Welcome, Heinrich. Ugh, I'm getting really sleepy. Early morning. Stayed up late watching TV. Thea? Psst. That was quite the note. You got a knack for writing. Wasn't sure which tone to pick. A lot of Slayers go for overly dramatic, so I figured it'd work. Smart, huh? Here, let's get a boat. Was not expecting it to be Thea. Look, is this going anywhere? Keep rowing. You gonna kill me? That. You see that? What is it? I see it. What is it? It's nothing good, I can tell you that much. This pipe was part of the old paper mill that stank up the village until the 80s. It's been gathering rust ever since. Now it's piping magic goo into the lake. It's gotta be an environmental hazard. This village isn't exactly big on sustainability, if you haven't noticed. I'm planning to blow this whole thing wide open. Just need thorough investigation before I do. Whoever is doing this, it happens every morning. The goo dissolves in the water, so by the time everyone is up and about, nobody notices a thing. You know, you should really take the school bus sometime. If you say so. Sounds like good advice. Number 11, from the train station. Get out at Hinterburg West. Take a look around. And here, take this key with you. Find something of interest to a Slayer like yourself. Hinterburg West. Doesn't say there's a dungeon over there. Schulbus. Ow, fuckers. I don't know if I can come up early on that. That's what she said. Whoa, what the hell are you? Traps? Huh. Wasn't there... No. Thought there was a bestiary, but whatever. Well, I've never been one to listen to signs. I'm a rebel. A wild person. So if Thea knows about all this stuff... Oh, she's not a Slayer. She's not allowed, and she's too young. Let's see what this is all about. Huh. I don't have a difficulty indicator. The monsters leading up here weren't too bad. Kind of reminds me of the toxic swamp place, right? Okay. Not what I expected to happen. Body armor 400. I think I have 300 on. I forgot to buy the 500. But if I put that on, it is better, right? 12, 15, 15, 19. Yeah, it's better. Spellguard armor is great. Am I making the entire world sink and rise, or just these islands? Such is the mysteries of Hinterberg. Oop. Ugh. Almost walked right into the goo. Pitslin. So that's great and all, but now I gotta go back. So that would track if this is one of the actual magic dungeons. Then the overgrown cave is a fake dungeon. Oh, hello. Oh, dang it. I don't have the unending hunger one that breaks shields instantly. Don't heal them. What are you, out of your mind? I'm trying to kill these guys. It's very rude of you to try to heal them. Ah! Ah! Problem solved. Okay. Well, that doesn't help at all. What's the flags? The hell? Oh, okay. Ah, I see. Okay. That's the dungeon exit right over there. Okay. Whoop. Bitch. Gotcha. Okay. There is more to find here. So, who sets up the stamp machines then? Because the exit portal doesn't open until I get a stamp. I kind of thought it was Hinterburg that had set up the stamps, but did they come part and parcel with the dungeons? Questions, questions. Got it. Interesting. I can't... I'm willing to bet if there's a commemorative coin in this dungeon, which I don't know that there is, then it's in there. How do I get in there? Nope, can't do it that way. Knowing that this goes down and up, could I use the tornado across it? Let's find out. Nah. That's a face. Bonk. Yes. Okay. I just gotta carry myself across. Nice. And then same thing here. I gotta go straight and then left and then up. Ta-da! Toxic Archipelago is where we are. Wait, I need that up. No, wait, do I? Yeah, I do. I need the goo up. No, I need the goo down. Okay. It's really bending my brain. These binary puzzle positions. Up here. Up here. Down here. Twist this. Climb back up here so that I can get to the red flag. There we go. Hop down. And now I gotta go drop the water. Fortunately, it's right here. Did that hurt me? I don't think it did. Slatector pads Y4. Let's take a look. Objectively worse than what I have. Okay. So where's the stamp gonna go? Complete the secret dungeon. Oh, shit. Well, you certainly made my day a lot less pleasant. Care to explain yourself? Found this dungeon by accident. Guess I got lost. Found this dungeon by accident. And you accidentally wandered past all the signs we put up for your protection? You're a guest here. Do you understand what that means? It means my job is to keep you safe, to make sure you have a magical time, and that you don't go bumbling off the trails that we've set up for your enjoyment. Did you not see the signs that say stay out? Got any feedback on those? Not clear enough? I came here to complete every dungeon, and that's what I'm gonna do. Some of them are just so obstinate, you know? I could have you arrested for this, trespassing, breaking and entering. But see, I'm not the type who does that. You've had your fun. How about we just leave it at that? Pack your bags and go home or foot your bill. Everybody wins. Not a chance. Your brochure clearly states that guests can enter every dungeon. You have zero legal ground to detain me. There, I thought my law degree was for nothing. You give it a try and I'll drag you through the courts. I'll make sure it's televised. Fine, have it your way. One of these days I swear I'll be all out of olive branches. While we're talking, I don't want to be too direct. How about the overgrown cave dungeon? Something strange is going on there. You want to comment on that? No, I don't. Who exactly do you think you are? I'm the mayor of this village. I was taking time out of my day to talk you into reason. We are very much done here. Huh. I don't think she's a nice person. You told her what? I made it clear that I'm not going home. Why would I? She threatened legal action about a dungeon she hid away. Made a pretty powerful enemy there. You better be careful. But I have to admit, I admire your guts, love. Wonder where the timid young lawyer went. The one I met just a couple of weeks ago. I finally found something I like doing. No idea what's going to come after this. For now, I'm going to enjoy it. After this, you'll go pro. I'd bet money on it. Alex is right. I have gotten better at this, little by little. It's hard to pinpoint the threshold, but I am getting good at slaying, and I made friends along the way. Ooh, perks, perks, perks. Heading out into the village tonight. Yeah, it's what slayers do. Sure is. Talk soon, Louisa. So more charm slots? How many more? 3 more? Oh, butter my biscuits. Hell yeah. Alright, so we do have to get that better armor, so we actually need to go this way. How do you go pro, though? I mean, there's only the 25 dungeons, right? I don't know, it seems a little weird. That is a big increase. Alright, everything else is less cool. I have the best gear money can buy. Nice. Nomi Goo. Welcome to Nice Ice Cream Slayer. Have you tried our Nomi Goo flavor yet? Nomi Goo. You're doing monster flavors now? They just use purple dye and vanilla. It's so much fun. Well, I'm about to close up shop anyway, so I'm going to show you places around here. What do you have in mind? A boat ride. Oh, there's also the old bridge with this amazing view. That's my favorite spot. Maybe a drink at Cafe Rosé? It's really local. These sound like a good way to spend an evening. I do need to increase my relaxation. But also, how about a book? Hey, she liked it. Why am I the one that's always stuck rowing? Sometimes I row out here in the morning before my kitty lane shift. Nothing like a big body of water before breakfast to clear your head, right? Can't even take a walk before my second coffee. Fucking preach it, girl. You finished a bunch of dungeons by now, haven't you? Quite a few, yeah. It's so exciting. Just imagine, you could be the next Tanya Polnikova or Kurt Born? I'm not sure. They were slaying here in Hinterburg just last year. Can you believe that? I saw a documentary on Born. Runs a car dealership in a small German town. Wears a cape everywhere. Who's your favorite slayer? I don't know a lot. Honestly, I'm just here because I need to get away for a while. Not really much of a fangirl. Could have fooled me the way you've been going at it. You know, with your energy and dedication, you'd probably be an outstanding slayer yourself, if only you had the time to practice. Is it hard for you, being here and working every day when you really want to be slaying? Yeah, sure. But I still get to make experiences that a lot of people can't make at all. I set myself this goal to have a little highlight every day. Every day you're traveling, there should be something you remember, don't you think? What's your highlight of the day? Honestly, I really like the views. Making friends. I came here for the dungeons, but I have to say, I'm making a lot of connections I didn't expect. It's really nice hanging out with you, for example. Same here. Everyone around here is so awesome. For me, it's hanging out with someone who used to be a stranger just a little while ago. You know, just sharing a moment on a lake. Evening air, talking, listening to the waves. What a great way to spend an evening. Did I still not get level 2? Fucking son of a bitch. I gave her a book and everything. Barely got any money, which kind of makes sense. Buschweibchen. Perched. Venedigermandel. Venedigermandel. Alright, I am going to go to sleep. I think maybe I'll take it easy today. Might just stay in Hinterburg and crack open a good book. Not me. I can't wait to get back out there. It's really impressive, you know, how quickly you've adjusted all this. Yeah, I rarely think about life back home anymore. That's Hinterberg for you. If you don't look too closely, you might think most people are just here for a big party. I think on some level, everybody here understands just how big of a deal magic is. I think I'll head out for dungeons after all. We're here, we should make the most of it. We're going to Brunosumpf. Because this is the one place I haven't been, and I want to see what the magic here is. I'm guessing it's going to be water-based? God only knows. Interesting. Vending machine. I don't even use the MP snacks. Probably should. Hey, buddies. That's swamp water. I'd suggest not stepping into it. You will sink like a stone. Swamps are scary. Quacks! Quack, quack, quack. No, ducks, come back! Super worth it. Do I have to do this again? I do? Wow, okay. Okay, so when you die, it doesn't just bring you back to where you last saved, it brings you back to where you last saved. Got it. Means I gotta hit up that vending machine again. The quacks have left. Hi. Well met, Slayer. Mighty fine day for kayaking, isn't it? Kayaking? People are kayaking in the swamp water here? Only way to get across. Don't you even think about swimming in that witch's brew. Kayak service is included in your Hinterberg all-access pass. Doesn't cost a thing to rent one. Mayor Wagner really went the extra mile here. You don't get that kind of service anywhere else, you don't. All we're asking is that you get your magic skills and finish the first dungeon here before we let you take one of these bad boys. Simple safety measure, you'll understand. Dungeons here are tough, real tricky. Getting first responders over to those islands isn't easy either. Can't... Take any kayak you like. I mean, that's just generally a good idea. And I was like, wait, how is it hard to get first responders over here? Don't you have helicopters? And then I'm like, wait, cell phones don't work here. Of course they don't have helicopters. Seriously, the music in this game, it's like understated, but it's really appropriate for the game. Quacks. Quack, 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 quack. Oh, that could be a problem. Jelly block. Place a jelly block, press it again to dissolve it. You can climb on it to block it. Climb on the block or use it to freeze enemies in their position. Plasma. Press to shoot, press again to freeze it, and then dissolve it. It's electricity. I was very wrong. It is definitely not water related. So, jelly block. Cool. Definitely not what I was expecting. But I like the unexpected variety. Like, imagine if they just did, like, regular-ass fire, lightning, ice. Something like that. I like the different stuff that you can get. It's very cool. That goes to the island. I need to go back to the entrance first, though. Which, can I fast travel there? Yes. Splorch. Resident Sword 6, huh? Surely it can't be better than my bunny sword. It's not. But if it was powered up, it would be amazing. 190 renown required. Jesus. Wonder if your ending is dependent on what you choose. Stop healing! It's very rude. Like, I would imagine your ending would be dependent on what you choose to level. Like, relaxation means that you go back to work or something like that, but renown means you decide to become a slayer or something? I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. Amusement means you become a tour guide, maybe? Familiarity would be the tour guide, actually. Do I need to kill these? No. Is it fun? Yes. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Am I underwater? That's immediately disconcerting. I just want you to know that. So this is kind of like a tutorial dungeon, I guess. But all of the dungeons haven't really been tutorial-y. They felt like just, you know, challenges. So I can put it in there. Oh. I see. Got it. Okay. Bitch! Oh man, they keep coming. Come on, over here, bitch. God, this game is fun. It's like tourist Zelda, for lack of a better term. And I really don't like Zelda games in general, for many reasons we don't necessarily need to get into. But this is just fun. Oh. Alright, is this teaching me that plasma can go through things? Nope. It sure can. Can it? Yup. Alright, good to know. You can send plasma through snakes. That's a weird sentence, but hey, you know what? I'm here for it. I'm tired, but I'm here for it. Sorry, I was playing Star Trek Voyager. Isn't that game fucking amazing? And it has no fucking right to be? God, that game is good. Why? I don't understand. Oh, I see. I think I get it. There's nothing wrong with not getting into it. Like, for real. Like, it's one of those games that if you like it, you like it, and if you don't like it, you don't like it. But I had a really good time playing Star Trek Voyager. Which is funny, because I never really watched the show. And yet, they managed to hit all the high points that I do remember or know about. Oh god. Well, my decisions are absolutely biased. Don't even give me that kind of credit. Jesus. So if I step on you, that opens that door. Can I bounce it? Nope, not that way. Huh. I didn't think that would work. No, my decisions are still absolutely biased. Was the Year of Hell was a proper season? Yeah. Year of Hell had a lot of potential, but then it was just like 2 episodes and it didn't happen. Ah! What the hell? That's pretty mean. Go home right away. Gotta give him credit for that. Yeah. Like I said, there's a lot to like about that game, if you like that sort of game. But I also understand when people say that they don't like that sort of game, or they can't get into it. There is nothing wrong with that. Oh, Jesus. That was rude. Just fucking crawl under it. Oh. I would like you to go up, please. Thank you. That's cool. Up. You're locked in here with me! You covered. Failing to do something messed up the timeline. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff in that game where having advanced knowledge of what will happen certainly helps. But then I got to, like, the last couple of sectors, which were from the last seasons of Voyager that I hadn't seen. And it was all like, I don't know what they did here, and I'm pretty sure they made the wrong decision. So what do I do? Okay. Can't fit at the... Oh. Yeah. Sure. Give this a boot. What happens if I push this? Oh, that's so cool! Push the button! Ah, gotcha. Yeah, there's something to enjoy both for people that have seen it and people that haven't seen it, so... Okay, I think I see what I'm supposed to do here. Need to get these to a point where I can get both of them with one blast. These dungeons are cool. Oh no! Oh, this is gonna be tricky. So in order for me to do this, I have to go... No? Huh. Well, I mean, this one I can just climb up on the block. Well, the issue with Voyager is that there's a lot of issues with Voyager, let's be honest. But probably the biggest issue with Voyager is that they didn't really have consistency because they kept bringing in new writers that didn't necessarily know what they were talking about. Can I? This would be stupid if I could, but can I? I can. Alright. Feel like I cheated. Cheated only the game. You've cheated only yourself. Learned nothing. Oh, do I? I see, I see. If I hit you... Yeah, okay. Jelly block. Consistency is an issue with every Trek show. It's just that Voyager insisted on having a consistent, like, plot thread, and then abandoned it constantly, and people did not like that. Like, it was really cool that they were trapped in the Delta Quadrant, and they had limited supplies, and had to figure out how to make do with what they had. Or that they only had, 32 photon torpedoes, and then suddenly it's like, nah, we fired like 67 of them, because we forgot. It's like, really? That was a close one. Yeah, I really shouldn't talk. I'm, like I said, didn't really play, or didn't really watch Voyager. Can I? Nope. I can put it in the goop, but that doesn't help me right now. Oh, this is the other side of that door, where I push that button and the trap door opened. Okay, I'm good. I know where I am now. That's where I started. Oof. What a loop. What cool level design. Anyway, yeah, Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown is pretty cool in my book. I asked Kylan if he wants to play it, and he said yes, but he doesn't have the time. At the moment. Well, he has a lot going on in his life at the moment, and therefore cannot make the time to play games for the channel consistently, and therefore doesn't want to commit to something. So, that's the big long-winded explanation for why he doesn't have time. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, I'm coming back for that. In a bit. Oops. Honestly, it's why a lot of TV is not written by people that like stories, but rather people that like TV. Not that there's anything wrong with that. TV, like, I'm not a TV writer. I don't know how to write TV. But yeah, there's definitely a different way of doing things in TV than there is in just about anything else. That's why everybody's like, "Oh, we're adapting the book to the to TV," and it's like, it's going to be terrible. You know, it's going to be terrible. Like, I'm pretty sure I can name maybe 2 books that made good TV shows, and Game of Thrones ain't one of them. I don't like Game of Thrones. A second Waystone? We're still not done? Holy crap. Boom! Hell yeah. Tankware pads 5.0. Probably not better than what I have. They are better physical defense, but they're worse magical defense. So I'll stick with my spell guard. Nice. Was it because winter was coming too much? No. So my problem with Game of Thrones, everybody else is like, oh, it wasn't faithful to the books or whatever. I don't care. I've never read the books. I have no intention of reading the books. My problem with Game of Thrones is that bad people keep getting away with doing bad things to good people, and good people keep getting screwed over. I deal with enough of that shit in real life. I don't want to see it in a TV show. More power to you if you like Game of Thrones. I can't watch it. Hey, I do. All right, what are we up to today? Henning, we don't know yet. David and Thea are over there. Hannah, Julian, Jay, Danny, Renault, Alex. I did say I wanted to talk to Klaus. Who's Jay? Danny looks cool. Jay looks awesome. Let's talk to Jay. Let's end on a cliffhanger so they want more. I mean, that is how you do that kind of story. Like I said, TV is different from everything else. When it comes to doing a story, you have to write it in such a way that you do not resolve everything by the end of the show or the end of the episode, because then people don't have a reason to come back. That's not bad writing. That's just the nature of the beast. But yes, I agree that that is annoying. Young woman wields an axe like I've never seen before. There's something contagious about watching someone who's so in the zone. All focus and concentration, every move is perfect. I could watch all evening. It'd probably increase my relaxation as well. Yeah, sure. She's mesmerizing, right? Yeah, totally. Totally. That's Jay. She's a superstar in East Asia, pro-level monster slayer, and I think she was like a dance music star as well. Tracks. She's a K-pop demon hunter. How does anyone ever get so good at this? Single scoop of vanilla, please, and those chocolate sprinkles on top. Make those a double. Here you go. This one's on the house. Nope, it's not. There, you keep the change. Oh! Do you mind if we watch you? Watch you train. Hope that's okay? So long as I don't notice, can't break my focus. Cool? This is Marina. I'm Louisa. Jay. I'm charmed. But break is over, ladies. Catch you later. Hang on. Just one thing. Would you mind doing a few more of those spiral splitter moves from earlier? Only if that's okay, though. Look, I'm here to train, right? You can watch, but I'm not a jukebox. Cheers. You know what? Super fair. She's kind of right. I get her point. She's not here for our entertainment. What was I thinking? She's a pro. Imagine being constantly badgered by fans like that. She could have been nicer about it, though. Hold on. Isn't that... the spiral splitter. It's glorious. Look at her spin. She keeps doing it. Whoa! Shh, she can totally hear us. This is so exciting. What a day. Renown is up to 140. Relaxation is up to 70. New skill Plasma Ball. New skill Block. Completed dungeon. Got some Hinterbucks. Resonant Sword. Oh, I didn't get an actual relationship with Jay. God damn it. Kornmandel. Kobold King. Bushweibchen. That would increase familiarity. That would increase amusement. Now let's just go to sleep. Alright. Let's see if we can do one more day. Been here for 2 weeks. You've been beaming from ear to ear all morning. Any reason you're in such a good mood? Just been thinking about how lucky we are that we get to be here. Around magic, I mean. Casting spells, exploring dungeons. It just never gets old to me. To tell you the truth, my normal life doesn't always feel that special or exciting. Preach! I really, really needed this, and I'm glad I came here. So where are you headed today? There's only one other level 5 dungeon, right? Yeah, Mushroom Isles. Currently unreachable. Currently unreachable. A lot currently unreachable. So I guess we're going to Hinterburg. I frequently feel that my life is boring and not important. And I'm not saying that to like fish for compliments or anything. That's just the truth. I'm pretty sure everybody struggles with that at some point. There is a dungeon over there. But they haven't finished fixing the bridge. Jerks. Still haven't found anybody to buy my trash. Oh, I know who would buy my trash. The guy that does art would buy my trash. I've come to embrace boredom. I find ways to keep myself occupied and enjoy regularity. That's actually a good thing, yes. I struggle with the idea of being ordinary in a world where extraordinary is what gets noticed. Not like in a bad way, like, oh, everybody needs to pay attention to me, and like, not egocentrically. But like, I've played enough games where I'm the hero, you know? I want to be the protagonist of my own story, as opposed to the NPC of somebody else's. So I find ways to make that happen. And honestly, my life is pretty boring most of the time, but the thing about video games and books and TV shows and all that is they skip over all of the boring parts. So sometimes you realize that, hey, you know what? This is just the stuff that's not on screen. Anyway, that's just a highfalutin way of saying I like doing things that are noticed by people and appreciated. But I also hate it when people praise me. I don't know why. It's weird. Whoa! That was a close one. I almost died. Anyway, if anybody ever wanted to know, Dave, why did you start up doing a YouTube thing on CharacterSelect? The short answer is I wanted to be super popular and rich. The long answer is then I figured out that that wasn't a thing. There's one birch tree. Oh, shit. Money! I'm an idiot. Meteor shower? You want to give me fucking meteor rain from Final Fantasy VII? Fuck yeah, I want that. So yeah, if you ever wondered if Dave is selfish, yes. But now I do YouTube because it's fun, and I get to hang out with my friends and play games. And I do the streaming thing because it gives me an incentive to play games that I would normally not be playing. Gotta get through that fucking library somehow. Why is my phone buzzing? Hold on. Oh, we do have her coming over. Okay. Laney just sent me a picture of Ren sleeping in a laundry basket because he's a boy. Such a boy. I just got a reply to a text message. Alright, sorry about that. But yeah, I actually have two nephews that a couple of years ago asked me how to get started on YouTube and streaming and all that stuff. Because, of course, they'd watch the bigger streamers and they wanted to know how to be successful in that. And I said, don't do it. Play games because they're fun. Don't play games because you want to be popular. What's up, dude? Hey, Burlington. Not so shy anymore, are we? What the fuck? Yeah, alright. Thanks, buddy. Enchanting Grove. Oh, sorry, is that Ever-Changing? Ever-Changing Grove. That's a name. Alright, let's check this dungeon out. In a place where I don't know where I am. Okay, so immediately there's a... Oh, okay, there's a bottom to this. Got it. So I would imagine that it's not logged, but the dungeon in Hinterburg West is probably level 4, because it's yellow. So Mushroom Isles is probably a level above that. Okay. Pop. You're going to be setting yourself up for failure. Yeah, and the problem is, if you try to be Markiplier, then you're just going to come off as copying Markiplier. Admittedly, when I started, I was copying Game Grumps. I'm not afraid to admit that. It's very true and very obvious if you look at the early stuff. But I like to think that we have found our own voice. I'm dead. I'd like to think that we found our own voice eventually. And that we're at least somewhat distinct. Whether or not that's true is up for somebody else to decide, because I have no idea. If I go over there, though, I can't grab the ladder, right? We're about to fucking find out, baby! Nope. Sure can't. Also, I don't think that there's a lot of streamers that are actually, like, happy doing what they do, for lack of a better term. Like, streaming is hard. Like, doing this 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, which is kind of what you need to do, is hard. Playing games is no longer about having fun, it's about making content. And sure, we occasionally play some games to make content, Barotrauma being the #1 contender there, but also, we play games and we have fun. So, there are definitely streamers that I think lose that eventually. This doesn't help me at all, does it? What if... No. I'm sure there are streamers out there that actually absolutely love their jobs. Like, I know, I watch Spike Vegeta, like, pretty consistently, because he absolutely loves doing what he does. Which right now is playing through every single game on the Super Nintendo library. But he loves doing that. He thinks it's the fucking best thing in the world. And that comes through in what he does. You know? Like, it seems like I should be able to climb up that ladder, but I can't. Alright, let's move on. There's got to be something I'm missing here. Something I haven't been taught yet. What just happened? The water changed. Hell yeah. But yeah, I do streaming, like, I'm not gonna lie and say I don't make any money streaming. I do make some money streaming. It's not a very significant amount. I do make some money from YouTube. It's not a very significant amount. But I spend more on games for the channel than I make all year from YouTube. And that's a disturbing thought. But yeah, I do it because it's fun. I do it because some people really like their jobs, and their jobs are their entire identity, and that is definitely not me. I told my boss during my annual review, she's like, what do you want to do? And I said, I want to work 40 hours, make a decent wage so that I can live, and then go home. They're like, would you be willing to work overtime? I'm like, do you need me to work overtime? And they're like, we might. And I'm like, then I'll help you out. But until then, I just want to do my job and go home. I just want to have fun. Kind of a shining example of know what you want to do. Not today, bitch. Face. Okay. Streamers I watch who do it for their careers have like their jobs and have fun, but feel the stress of the changing nature of the streaming world and what they have to do to keep up. Yeah, and I can stream whatever the fuck I want. I think I'm winning that argument. Ain't nobody playing Dungeons of Hinterburg for 5 weeks. That shit don't sell. That's not why I'm here. Wanting to do OT, no. Willing to do OT if absolutely needed for a few extra bucks isn't bad, but do not make it a habit. Exactly. Like, I've come to be the person that they can rely on to do the weird shifts that nobody else does, because they don't ask me to do it all the time. It's like once a month. Which is a good reputation to have. Resonant Pads 5. Magical defense down. Physical defense up. Physical defense up by 1. AC recharge up, though. Yeah, I'll do that. Kind of like the look of the resonant pads, if I'm honest. Pose is not available right now. No kidding. It's actually a pretty cool shot right there, not gonna lie. That's where I just was. I already got the coin, so if I miss a chest, it's not the end of the world. Uh-oh. There was a ramp right over there, Dave. You flarkin' pooping me. You gotta be flarkin' pooping me. Flarkin' pooping me! Oh, Dr. McNinja. What a comic you were. This guy's freaking out. He's like, what are you doing? What are you gonna do with that explosive thing? No! And then he died. I don't like the look of this. There are definitely days where I'm doing YouTube and I feel a lot of pressure to do it. Like, trying to come up with what the next game is gonna be, or... The Shark X5. I guarantee it's not better than what I have. Nope, sure isn't. It's close. What does it look like? Okay, it's a pretty bitchin' ass sword, but the bunny blade is better. Shut up. Why? It's funny that the fact that this is turning makes no difference at all to this battle. Because the entire platform is turning, so it doesn't matter. Fuck yeah. Little shit. Dick. Oh, she's kicking my ass. I better blow up. Wants to try on YouTube with Let's Plays, but other parts of me are more you can barely sit for more than 40 minutes until you're better without getting uncomfortable. Yep. Honestly, one of the big reasons to do YouTube for me is to play games and have regular game sessions with friends. Because it's one thing to say, yeah, we should play games, and it's another thing entirely to say, yeah, we should play games, and we have to do it on this day at this time. And we have to make progress because, you know, content. So yeah, sometimes we do make stuff for content. Mook, you self-destruct. It was mildly annoying. Better fucking believe it. Was there... There was. I was like, wasn't there a chest? So the whole point of this dungeon was to purify the toxic water. That's kind of cool. Slay Tector Leggings Y5. They're not better than what I got. I don't know, I could talk about the logistics of being a YouTuber on a small channel all day long. But it's not super interesting to hear about. I mean, it probably is, but it's also probably not. I would like your finest bomb tuber, please. Pop. Why do you call it a bomb tuber? Because it's the bomb. Ah, ah. It actually explodes when you cut into it. Don't eat it. And fight. No, no fight. Color me surprised. Oh, there we go. Got a little bit of the camera angles on that one. How many of you fuckers are there? Jesus. Calm the fuck down there, jelly boys. Excuse me. Boom. Look at that. Fucking 14 dungeons done in 14 days. Better start repairing access to some of these dungeons. I'm running out. Bootsville. Bahnhof. Who's around? Marina, Burlington, Julian, Gertrude, Danny, Henning, Sam, Kai, Thea, Renaud, Klaus. I guess we talk to Marina and keep trying to get that goddamn breakfast. Not in town. I don't have anything to buy or sell, so... Most renowned in town. Nice spot. Good view of the lake. I did not expect someone like you would come this far. Didn't expect the big icy guy to strike up a conversation either. Someone like me? What do you mean, someone like me? A tourist. Come, we shall see what you've got. Come where? We must train. See that you're prepared for what's to come, sword in hand. Unlocks the combo counter. Sure. I'm guessing I needed to have enough renown to actually get his attention. This village, fools all of them. They stand against a ghoulish force. And what do? Invited into their house, cheer it on. Dogs, pacified by the burglars, poison sausage. These things, all they sow is chaos. And so we must be prepared. Unsheath your blade. Got it. Alright, I'll wreck those dummies. Take your sword. Show these creatures they have no power in this realm. That will do. Sit, let us eat. Sure. I can eat. What do you have in mind? I brought sandwiches. Your technique is adequate. Who was your master? I learned most of it here. I learned the basics in Vienna, but really I picked most of it up in the dungeons. From your agility, I would have expected special forces training. There is, however, a quality you lack. Aggression. You are powerful, but you are timid. I mean, he's trying to give me advice. I'll let him talk. Alright, let me hear it. Stand up. Throw your sandwich into the dirt. Fight these monsters like this is your last stand. Do not hold back, not for a moment. Show me you never tire. Ooh, really? Oh, wrong button. You learn fast. See how your power increased with every desperate blow? It is the dance of death. Practice it. No more holding back from here on. That is all for tonight. I am impressed. Seek me out again. You've unlocked the combo counter. Level up. Renown plus 30. So 10 from the dungeon, 20 from him. Completed a dungeon. Got Hinterbuck's coin, meteor shower. Slayed a fuck ton of monsters. So, what else could he teach me out of curiosity? Oh, Julian is the guy that runs Gears and More. Got it. Gear and More. Renaud's Charm. Renown increases physical attack. Dang, that's actually pretty good. Faster relationship level ups. Alex, help me out here. All right. That actually seems like a good place to leave off for tonight. Renaud made me throw my sandwich in the dirt, Chaos. Because he's a fucking jerk. Oh, I just need 20 more renown. Goo covered. Even if it wasn't goo covered, it wouldn't be that great. All right. Yeah. So, make sure they do not touch Sasha. All right. So, yeah, this game is still a goddamn delight. I love this game. It is so much fun. Like, for real. We'll be back to play more of this next week. I am going to try once more to stream on Friday. Hopefully I'm not sick. Hopefully I'm not exhausted. I get all my Wheaties and get my proper sleep. But we shall see. But check out the stuff we're doing on the channel. Bit of a schedule interruption. There's no Ratchet and Clank this week or next week because we were supposed to record last week and I was sick. There's no Final Fantasy VIII will return next week because Fidoxa was out of town, so I had to do something in the middle. There were some delays in recording, so we'll get back to that. Roadside Research wraps up on Thursday, and possibly the funniest episode of Barotrauma goes up on Friday, so make sure you check that out. But thanks everybody for watching. Have a great night. Have a great week. And I will see you all next time.